Hey guys, welcome to part 5 of the series. Today we're going to be making a computer, and before we get into it, I'd like to announce the Discord server, which you do not have to join in order to follow these tutorials. This is just for like help, support, chatting, getting alerted when there's a new video, and yeah, so without further ado, let's just get into it. So open Unity Hub, click on your game name, and then once we're in here, we're going to make a 3D cube, size it down, do about there, and next create a game object, call it computer, drag that, call this monitor, duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D, drag that into there, and rename it to screen, size it down a bit, drag it outwards. I already did this, but create a material and call it cyan if you want the screen to be cyan. For me, I do. Next, just drag it out a little bit, just so we have more space. On screen, create a 3D text mesh pro, size it down, do it in the middle, and click auto size. Set the text to just welcome, size it down. Next, drag it so that it's not off the screen but not inside it. So about there. Next, create a empty and call it tab texts, and then create a text mesh pro, size it down, and these will essentially be the text for your tabs. So I'm just gonna do room and then name and then color for mine. So yeah, I'll just speed that bit up. And obviously if you want more tabs, you can just add more tabs, but just go into scripts, create C# script, call it advanced computer, open it, and I don't know why it was scrolled down, but do using TM Pro, and then using photon.pun, and then change this to mono behavior pun callbacks, and we're not going to use pun just yet, but create a public text mesh pro, call it main content, and create a public text mesh pro array by just doing that, call it tab texts, and create a public int current tab idx, which is short for index, and then bool is welcome screen equals true. And next we're gonna do if current tab index over 0 is welcome screen equals false, and if current tab index equals 0 and exclamation mark is welcome screen, current tab index equals 1. And then let's do a switch current tab index, and then we're gonna do case 0 main content equals welcome main content dot text, sorry, and semicolon break case 1 main content dot text equals whatever we put for. So for me it's room. For now I'll just keep these like changing only the main content, and then case 2 main content dot text equals name, and then break in case 3 main content dot text equals quote unquote color semicolon break. So yeah, if we quickly go back in, go to computer, add advanced computer, click the lock icon, and then for main content, put this. And for tab texts, click on this one, hold shift whilst clicking, whatever the last tab you want is, and drag it there, press Ctrl S, and if we just enter the game, if we just change that to 1, you can see, if we try to change it back to 0, it still works, but we go to 1, 2, 3, oh that's less than, I meant greater than. The reason why we don't want to go back to this welcome screen is kind of similar to Gorilla Tag, but now if we try go there and try go back to 0, you can see immediately gets set back to 1. Next, we're gonna make this welcome screen a bit more cooler, so we're gonna put /n, well \n, and players online colon, and put $ space photon network dot count of players. And then we're also gonna make the thing where it adds and removes the that whenever the tab's selected or not. So we're gonna do void update tab texts, and then we're gonna put for int I equals 0, I under tab dot length I plus plus. And then in here we're gonna put text mesh pro, and shorten this to TMP equals tabs texts I, and then if I tab texts I dot text equals $ quote unquote curly braces TMP dot text, and that put and tab texts I dot text dot ends with that sorry, and then put an exclamation mark and put another bracket, else TMP dot text equals TMP dot text dot replace this comma with that, and just set that to tmp.text actually, and then we're just gonna call this an update. Alright, so let's try putting that, and then we're gonna embed this tmp.text equals $ quote unquote tp.text that, and let's try that. I know why. Okay, so just duplicate this and then set it inside, and then make sure it's element 0, and now it should be accurate. So yeah, welcome players online 1. Yep, that was the issue. So yeah, so now we're going to do some coding. Put /n \n, and then press Ctrl X, and then photon network dot in room that and then room code photon. Oh yeah, remember to do $ current room dot name. Wait, put question mark, then that, and then copy that, and just put room code not connected, and then you should be able to see the room code whenever you're in a room. So if I just put that at 1, you can see it says room code 55604. So I'm just we're gonna be working on this more in a part 2 of advanced computing. So yeah, like and subscribe to see it.